Right, let's get it in. Dappy,
What up?
welcome to VladTV, bro.
You good?
Making history right now.
Yes, my bro. Each and every time.
Yeah.
What are you going to talk to me about?
Well, mate, we are going to chop it up and go in depth about the career of Dappy. It's amazing because you're still at a young age, but you've been a pivotal part of the UK music scene for such a long time.
Absolutely.
Like,
every day I'm learning new stuff. Every day I'm sponging. Every day I do my homework. And I've always got something under my sleeve. I love music to the point where you don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm up to.
yeah.
You feel me? But man, yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to hear and see what I got coming. You get me? Because, yeah, it's just, how can I say it? I always love to connect. I love to connect and to help people with my messages, my music. Certain bars I say, certain things will actually help you get through life and help you, you know what I mean? So I'm talking about from all the type of songs I do, from the written ones, from the big hits, from the rap stuff to my freestyle. There's variation in there, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I can't wait till you hear. I haven't even really landed yet. Obviously, I was with my group, we killed it. And then done my solo career. It started off, I got a number 6 album, went on tour a few times, went a little bit quiet, and here I am again. Haven't really done, I'm just getting started, you feel me? And more time people say, oh, what, you done a lot? Or nah, B, I'm just getting started.
Just warming up. Bro, you're covering everything just in the introduction. I like it.
Come on, my bro, you get me?
So you're born and raised in Camden, in London.
I got family all over. Like, I was born and raised in Camden, but my aunties, my uncles, Neasden, Housden, Willesden Green, Dollis Hill. My dad had a studio in Dollis Hill.
Okay.
When we were younger. And obviously I weren't too keen on school and them things. But listen, everyone stay in school. Maths and English are the 2 most important subjects you need to learn. Maths so you can count your money. English so you know how to talk, you know, get things across, etc., etc. Don't let that one go over your head.
How did you get on in school?
How did I get on in school? Tell you the truth. Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, of course.
I got kicked out. It's quite bad in school.
Right.
I got expelled from 4 secondary schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then I went to a unit. And I bust it up. I got my English A. I got a B sign in music. That was all I needed, B. I didn't really, obviously I'm not saying I didn't take on the maths thing too tough, but I'm just saying that maths is a very important subject for the youth, them, for everyone to know. Like, growing up in that, maths and English are 2 very, very important subjects for the young youths, you get me?
Most definitely, man. I find like a lot of the creatives that I sit down with, a lot of them don't get on too well in school. It's almost like the creative musical side of what they do overpowers the academic side. So maths and English aren't such strong subjects for them, and the strict kind of structure of a school doesn't work. And as soon as they get cut loose from that, they get into the music and they seem to thrive. That's my experience with a lot of very creative people that I interview.
All the great creatives, I mean, you have some artists that are really smart and educated. I won't say the names, for instance. But, you know, some I not necessarily didn't go all the way. Or me, I utilize what I harbour. And that is content and bars, music. I don't need to be that educated in other stuff. But even though I am, but more time, there's certain things that that's all I need. You get me? Now to write a lyric, now to do a melody, a top line, now to look good in a video. That's what makes me my bread and butter for all these years, all these years up till now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, like I told you, I've always got something around the corner and under my sleeve, you feel me? I'm a musician, I'm an artist, but you get me? An actual artist. As in, like, I love all the types of genres of music. Me, I love rapping. I love bars. I can do it, but the thing is, singing and melody is something that will always be something that I will that'll bring me more peace, for instance. But not saying that, because I've had a few rap stuff that's got me loads of millions of views. But the people who come to me, oh, you're cold. You're cold. Oh, you're hard. You're cold. But that ain't gonna necessarily get my bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Doing 10 freestyles, 4 free, getting 2 million views, 3 million. Ah, you're dope. Really? I want to do that. I can do it. It's a sport. I love it. But bro, I love making huge records for the world. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I'm doing right now.
When did music like become a part of your life? Because I know you've got a musical background in your family as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said this story quite a few times, but I'll say it again. Honestly, my dad was in a group. He had a hit in the summertime when the weather is on.
Oh, that was them, Mungo Jerry. Bro.
Yeah, that was my dad and them. So he taught me about top lines from young, 8, 9 years of age. The whole key, the whole formula. I don't even want to give you like the Formula B, but the best way to make a hit or a big tune is complement the chords and the backing track that you've been given as much as possible. So you might do a top line that 3 seconds in is really perfect, but then on the fourth, why did you go there?
Right.
It really has to be strategically picked when you're doing a top line. Mm-hmm. You get me? And this is why man's here all these years. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. You feel me? Because man, I love this game. And I love all my supporters and all my people that's been riding with me from the beginning till now. It's mad because I'm getting fans now that I didn't even not necessarily know about my group when I first started, because they're just young. They get me young. Like, oh, I realized he was in a group. I was a baby them times there. But more time so it's really exciting to be free, however many generations deep, and to be getting new fans and to be bringing my old fans with me, and also introducing myself to people that have never really known my group beforehand. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'll step my foot into one lane, do a little bit there, do a little bit there, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah.
What age was it your dad was teaching you about music? Was that literally as far back as you remember?
That my dad started teaching me from 8, 9 years of age on a 4-track.
Right, okay.
4, little square thing like that.
Yeah.
He said to me, okay, he's got an accent, isn't it? He's Greek, but he's born in Egypt. He's been all over the world. He's got a mad accent. So he said, son, this, okay? You press, you record the beat. So I record the beat. I recorded the beat, and I recorded it, boom, boom, boom. And then you press the next button, and you record something else, like the hi-hat. And then at the end, you can plug the little MIDI distorted mic, and you can do your little thing on top. I've done it all. I've done like 5 recordings, 4 audio analysts, and then I put an audio, which is the vocal. Oh my God, let me. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. And that's because leading up to that time where he got me a 4-track, he was showing me loads of stuff. And I do this, and then I was just ready for it. It's like someone going to the gym. The gyms are not open. He's been pre-working out for 3 months. Yeah. Then the gym's open. He's on smoke. You get me?
That's it.
So that was when I had a head start. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to this, the whole picking melodies, picking top lines, picking the right words, the right thing. I've been doing this. You get me? That's my thing.
Great age to learn, man.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Is it true that he bought you your first microphone as well?
Yeah, he bought me first everything, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, yeah. It's a shame, because I would have loved him to have seen all the success, but hey, what can we do, man? Everybody die every day. But yeah, RIP, Uncle B.
Yeah. So the reason that he steered you into music and got you your first lot of equipment, because of the area, was it to do with kind of the area that you grew up in and to keep you away from trouble?
Yeah.
Or was it just to kind of push his passion and keep it going?
No, and that as well. I was quite rough when I was young. And I think, he had to do certain things to steer me in the right direction, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was I was 16,
Right.
17, 18. Yeah, and I was going in a really bad direction, you feel me? In this day, well, in every day and age, when you're coming up in a bad negative environment, it's either dead or jail, you know what I'm saying? When you have that type of persona or demeanor where, I'm getting this money, I ain't gonna be broke, one way or another, you feel me? So I was trying to go into one direction, trying to sell drugs and whatnot, but he's like, bro, fuck that. You found my gun on top of my wardrobe before I got into N-Dubz. So what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, B? Took that shit far away, boy. You get me? He looked at me, slapped me, bow, straight away. And then he got my uncle to come. And he come, Mum, they tried to hide the weapon in the house, so I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it so I can get it back. So I just wanted it to be better than that and just get my weapon back.
Yeah.
My uncle came, took it, found it. That shit, I never see it again. Off the back of that, I went studio non-stop and I started bunking flipping my unit I was going to. This was the last thing where I did my English and my music. It's like, you're not even gonna finish the unit. You've been expelled out of how many secondary schools and you're not even gonna finish this unit. Though. I eventually got my B in English and my A in music.
Just finished the education. So like very early on in your musical journey, when you're recording at home on the equipment you met Fazer. So you met him, I read that you guys met at karate class, right?
Yeah.
And Tulisa, of course, is your cousin. Did you grow up as close cousins?
Yeah, it's like my sister, man.
Right, okay. So where did the conversation come in about the three of you doing music together?
My dad again said, listen, forget this trying to be a gangster stuff. I know your cousin, which is my dad's little daughter, she sings very well. How about we bring her and we do a group? And then your friend, Fazer, that you met in karate, he looked good, he got a good image, he spits, he raps well. Let's put you lot together and try and make a trio. So then we did.
You started off as the Lickle Rinsers crew, right?
When I was a baby still, it was funny.
Yeah.
Slick.
What year was that?
I can't remember though. Man was babies, bro.
Right.
Man was like 8, 9, 10 years of age.
Oh, okay, really young.
Young B.
Right.
Babies. Voice was all squeaky, bro. If you hear me rap when I was a baby, you laugh. Yeah, all squeaky and shit. No, sick. What a journey, B.
Yeah. So Lickle Rinsers crew obviously then transformed to become N-Dubz.
Yeah,
who
man.
have, like I said at the start, have been like a fundamental part of UK musical history, like the things that you guys achieved together. So N-Dubz, the name, that's derived from NW, as in Northwest London, right? Okay, so where did the decision for the name come from?
Like you said, NW. We just went with where we were from, innit?
Right, so just collectively NW, N-Dubz. What about you? So Dappy is your stage name. Did you toy around with any other rap names?
Dapper D.
Dapper D?
Yeah, when I was doing MCing and
okay.
Bigger the what? Bigger the woo. Dapper D and
Dapper D. So that was the early days. I see, I'm surprised like you never came across like Dino. Dino would have been a good one for you.
Dino, I'm trying to incorporate a bar with Dino in it.
If you'd had that long with it, I guess you would have done by now. But you settled on Dappy. So when you guys formed as a group, what was it like at the beginning when you're trying to find your formula and how things would work?
It's just a very unique style of making music. It's just arguing on a song together. She'll say one thing, I'll say one thing, I'll repeat to her, she'll repeat back to me, she'll say she'll slap me, I'll say I'll leave you and I'll find another bird, and this just 8 bar. And the youngsters just went berserk because it just made sense.
Relatable, I guess, as well.
Just argue on a song between 3 of you, 1 girl, 2 boys, 2 male perspectives, 1 female perspective. A hat that goes up, shaved head, haha, it was bound to work. Do you get it? And it did work. So, yeah, those are great memories.
Where did the
You
signatures...
love the N-Dubz questions though. You love, love you the N-Dubz questions, bro.
I feel like...
When we do N-Dubz, we'll talk about N-Dubz, you feel me?
Yeah, of course, man. But I do think it's because it's a fundamental part, like I say, just not just of your journey, but I feel like N-Dubz kicked the doors down for so much of what's happening that we're seeing right now in UK rap.
Yeah.
And that's, in my opinion, because among other artists, N-Dubz were like instrumental in opening that door and getting the labels' attentions as well. Do you know what I mean? It's great having a lot of underground artists and kids recording at home and releasing for themselves. But what I see that N-Dubz did was that they showed that the music is marketable. And now, look, we've got a scene full of millionaires.
It's so amazing.
Which is why I think the N-Dubz story is important. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, but with the signatures, I promise there's not too many though, don't worry. Because I know you don't like talking about the group too much because you're a solo artist now. So, but I've got a couple more. So like with the signatures, for example, the hat, the nananai, what was the creative process behind getting that?
Just being myself, bro. Them woolly hats, it was cold them days. Freezing.
Yeah.
I mean, just flipping. Just being myself, bro. Just being myself. And I always had a shaved head, so I just lifted up one side.
Right. What point did it become serious? Did you realize like, this is actually like this is a real thing that is a job now?
When my dad took us to one concert, show, after we've been on Channel U for many, many months, and we've had our first show, and my dad took us to that show, that was the first time I realized that I'm famous, and I'm going to be famous for a long time.
Right. Anyway, so this was your show, like a...
Yeah, it was a N-Dubz
headline show.
Show, just with like 2,000 youngsters in one area. I can't remember what venue it was. And we went there and we didn't realize the power of what we done in that short space of time. We did the show. It was insane. And a couple months later, my dad died. He didn't get to see the rest of the success.
Right.
Yeah, but that's all. Don't even want to get into all of that. Yeah.
So shortly after you signed to Universal as well, right? You got a big record deal and then things really kind of skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Was it your dad that facilitated the deal?
For Universal, no, I think he died by that time.
Right. When, like, at that stage in your career then, when you're so young...
Don't like the way this interview's going, Dubl, man.
How come?
Because nothing but N-Dubz, bro.
No,
I don't feel it, bro.
You know what?
I don't feel it, bro.
What do you want to speak about?
I don't like N-Dubz. I don't want to talk about N-Dubz.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't like it.
Right.
Don't want you. But yeah, carry on. Do what you want.
I'm interested to know, like, at the point in which things for you personally, when you really started to notice, like, you've got major labels involved, like, they're there.
When I went number one on my solo shit.
You've been signed.
When I went number one.
Well,
no N-Dubz. Don't want to do it anymore, Dubl. It's making me mad, bro.
Right.
You get me? Don't like it, bro.
Okay.
Simple.
So you want to skip everything group related?
Yeah. Fuck the group related.
So were you around a lot of your original friends when you were famous at the young age?
Yeah.
What was it like? Because you obviously must have been making money at that point as well. And you would have been around your age mates from the same area, which isn't an affluent area. So
that's a good thing you're talking about. This is many people growing up in, let's say, the hood or whatever, in a negative environment and not having much Dubs, yeah? And all your brethren are with you and you've all grew up in the same environment for like 6-7 years together, trapping, doing whatever, being on the roads together. Do you get me? For taking trips left, right, and spending loads of time, tired days on the roads, like being broke with your brethren, and then whatever you're doing, and then all of a sudden you get a paycheck, Dubs, and then your brethren are with you. It's like you this is real shit. People like, you have to give a bag to my guy, I have to give 2 bags to my brother, I have to give a 500 to my man, I have to flip in, no one can ever get left out, you get me?
Right.
And you could do your resume and your thing about me. Anytime I was coming up and growing, I always fed everyone around me. Always. Always. Highly, you get me? So like peasing them up as much as I could be. 1 bag here, 2 bag there, 3 bag there, all the way up till now, you get me?
Yeah.
I love my family and my friends and the place I come from, you get me? And that's something mad serious to me, bro. Like there's certain, I won't even get into it, but yeah, man.
I think it's a good thing to get into.
I'm mad loyal to the people that I come up with all the way till now. However much peas I made, however much type of success I had, Dubs, you always see the same faces around me that you saw then till now.
Did you have anybody around you that was able to teach you about money management at that age?
What a good question, Dubs. Listen, I won't get into it, but yeah, like money management is the most important thing. And when you're younger, let's say you're young and you've just come up, Dubs, and you're just throwing bare peas in your face and stuff, you're not necessarily gonna not know how to manage it correctly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've had a meal and lost it. I've made a meal again. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But it teaches you now, Dubs, that now I'm in this place, I'm still in a good position, I still got numbers, I still got people that listen to, oh my God, and I'm getting new fans every day. Wow, this is, man's got you get me? Like, yeah. But yeah, good journey so far.
So there was people around that were able to guide you. I mean, you said you lost $1 million.
Yeah.
How was that? That's a lot of money to lose.
Stupid.
It's just spending.
Yeah, just spending.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you made it back, like you said.
You see me, baby.
Which is an amazing thing. Amazing, bro. I want to touch on your relationship with the tabloids, because throughout your career, it's like every time you've been featured there, it's been a negative thing. But what they've never really touched on is all the positive things, the plaques, the like broken records, and do you know what I mean? All of this stuff, sold out tours, arena shows, all of this. It's always just been like a negative thing. So again, like for you at the age that you were exposed to fame, and then with that sudden exposure coming from at the time what was as prevalent as social media is now. Yeah. How's that to deal with?
Very, very hard. I haven't helped myself. I'd admit that. But at the same time, they take not liking someone to some next extent. So let's say if I've done a one mistake or something, they will judge me from there and build a perception, and they will miss the 2-3 years of nothing but greatness and love and moving correct, for instance, and now they made their mind up in it.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm a sweetheart, B. I got a big heart and I feed everyone and I'll bend over backwards for anyone, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
But it's up to them to choose or pick out. I know what type of person you are. But anything that you hear about me is completely wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. But yeah, like, I mean, in the beginning, I was young and crazy and wild, but for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been a diamond. I've been cool. I've been calm, behaving, just head down, just doing my music. So how you can't possibly get me forever, innit?
Do you think because you were famous at that age that you weren't able to get away with the stuff that someone like me, I could get into like a street fight and it wouldn't be over the papers the next day. Whereas there's been occasions when you were young and the next day, front page news, and various moments in your youth that ordinary teenagers can get away with. But because the limelight was on you, do you feel like you didn't get away with anything because of that?
Yeah, like, I mean, If someone tells you, suck your dad, at a concert, for instance, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? Suck your dad, bro. If I punch him up, what's gonna happen to me? But I should punch him up for what he said, innit? You get me? Let's be real here, innit?
Yeah.
But if you do it, what?
Nothing.
But like you said, treat others nicely. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Anytime that you've seen something with me in the tabloids or something to do with something or me being aggressive, to do with someone provoking me non-stop and being really, really horrible or spiteful towards me. That's it.
Is it something you can ever get used to?
Yeah, well, I have. Because you don't hear nothing anymore, do you?
Right. Yeah.
5 years, have you heard anything about me being naughty or raw or fighting or doing any form of... Nah, but you ain't heard nothing.
Nah.
I'm just on my music. I'm just on my music and getting my money and feeding my family. You feel me?
Is it true? There's one story in particular, right, that intrigued me because I wanted to hear the background behind it. Is it true you got kicked in the face by a horse once?
No, that's some bullshit, B.
Well, there was a...
That's some bullshit, B.
It was just...
I had a fight, B.
Right, okay.
B. That's it.
All right, so there was no... So that was just another lie in the tabloids.
I had a fight, but I wanted to cover it up.
Right, okay. Stop you getting in trouble.
Yeah, fuck it.
I feel like you doing Celebrity Big Brother really did like a huge U-turn on all the damage that the papers did.
I don't want to do the Big Brother question, man.
You don't want to talk about Big Brother?
Big Brother, because remember when he was on Big Brother? What about the people that did? I don't want to have had to went on Big Brother.
Right.
I did it to pay off a fucking tax bill, you get me, brother, and show the world that I'm not a bad person, but I don't want to fucking talk about it and flipping look. That's why I'm a musician, bro.
Okay, man.
So please,
No, the only reason I bring it up is because for me, as an outsider, that really looked like a moment where it was like...
Okay, well then can you say the question when you say when you went on that TV reality show? We won't get into the name.
Okay.
It's a Big Brother. I don't want to give them...
Okay. So you did reality TV then?
Yeah.
And the reality TV show?
I wasn't supposed to do it, Dubz.
Okay.
Didn't want to do it.
Right.
But I had to pay a tax bill.
Okay. So in hindsight though, I feel like the public's perception of you...
It worked, I lie.
You came out a hero. I mean, because you placed second place, right?
I came second place. I should have won it.
Uh-huh.
Should have won it. Because you spend 3-4 days with me, you're going to love me. You know? So that's my guy. I love this shit. You know?
Yeah.
And this is what the papers don't see. They're not every news, not every journal, not every thing can come and spend 3 days with me. You get me? I'm one sick guy. I'm not saying it in a way, like I'm saying with my heart, the way my heart is, how pure I am, how I bend over back, I'm not even gonna get into it. But and the way they paint me out to be, it's like, bro, you ain't even met me, you walla. Do you get me?
To me, like,
I'm just like, do you know what? This is Vlad, so I'm being real. I'm being as down to earth as possible, bro.
Dude, that's why
Honest
we're
to
here,
God,
man.
bro. I don't need. Oh yeah, my manager tells me all the time, oh yeah, be easy, be easy, be easy. Now fuck it, B. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Get me.
That's why we're here, brother.
Get me.
To get your side of the story. It's like throughout the time I've seen you as an artist, you've been able to reinvent yourself a couple times, especially musically as well. Like, not a lot of people that started the journey the year that you started and in the era that you started are still relevant today.
It's very hard.
But you've managed
it. It's very hard. Yeah, I'm still here, definitely.
Is there a formula to that? Do you have like is there a cheat code that you've got?
Studying and sponging.
Okay.
Taking a year out. Watch. Look what the new ones are doing. Don't ever be arrogant and ignorant like some man will be. That's why you lot are still... Your biggest tune was still back then. Nah, B. Not for some. If you do it correctly and you sponge and you listen and you watch, don't be ignorant. How can your playlist still be the same from 2008, 2009, 10 to 10? My playlist change every couple months because new stuff is coming out and I love and I enjoy what's coming out. So that's how you do it. You sponge and you study, go away, bow, load your gun, come back.
Right.
That's why I keep coming back. You get me?
Because you even obviously experimented with drill.
Bro,
And it was a really successful record.
That was my first tune I did, Drew. That's my first one I did. I think got 3-4 million views. Amazing. When you hear my next one I got, you're gonna think,
Your first one back, you mean, yeah?
No, my second drill tune.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. So
Me X someone else. Hard. It's a surprise. It's my second single after Wounds, the video we're shooting today.
Right. Okay.
So that's a drill tempo beat, but we completely slapped that.
Yeah.
And then my third single is with me and another great feature, but I won't. It's all surprises.
We're not talking about the features yet, no?
Yeah, no, am I allowed to talk about the beat? No, it shouldn't really, innit?
It's like, no, okay.
I'll tell you, Dub.
It's on camera. Everything you tell me, so we'll leave it out of this one. If we're not allowed to let it out of the bag yet.
I apologise for the N-Dubz stuff.
Huh?
No, just what I'm saying. I apologise for my energy for the N-Dubz stuff.
Bro, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's no stress. Just it's a conversation.
No, he's cool. No, I love Dubz. Dubz is a real one still. He's coming at me very, very strong.
How's it been mentally as a journey for you through all the plaques, the tours, the group?
You see, some people, even if they get one hit or even just 2 million views, for instance, your mind state kind of changes, B. When I first came out, and let me show you something. What was the question again? Sorry, I'm getting to it.
Mentally, how the journey's been for you.
Check this, Dubs, yeah? From when I was 9 years of age, I used to walk with a pencil in my ear because I wanted to be famous so bad. You get me? And then I even lied. I was going to meet someone at an airport and I wanted to show off. So I gave one you a $5 so you can come and ask me for an autograph.
So this before you were famous?
Before I was famous.
Right.
I knew I was going to be famous.
Yeah.
And this was to impress someone that was coming out of the airport door. Then when I eventually was in a van, cut the long story short, after all the stuff being on TV, and then my dad said, come, let's go out. Let's go past some colleges and schools. And we wanted to go past a few colleges and some schools to see if we got the reaction. Yeah, we got the biggest reaction ever. And I realized, oh my God, I did it again. Sometimes I'll say, watch this. I'll step my foot out. Some other bunch of people will go mad. I realize, yes, I've done it. I'm in. And now, when you're in, every day you wake up and you think about that thing. My thing is APPY. That's my, yeah. So let's say another name, for instance. They're lying to you if they tell you they wake up. From the day they started that thing, they'll be lying to you if they say they wake up and they don't think about that name and them. So every second, bro. And that can send you mad. Of course that can send you mad. Even in relationships. You self-centered bastard. What? But the thing is, that's all I know to get my bread and butter, B. How you mean? You feel me? I'm gonna take care of you. That's my bread and butter. So it even gets in the way of relationships sometimes. You get me? Like, all I know is to think about Dappy, whoever, Drake, whatever artist. All I know is to think about that every day, and because I know it brings bread and butter, and you constantly thinking about yourself 24/7, bro. You're either gonna go up your own flipping think or you're gonna lose it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit, B. That, and my feet have been on the ground since. And you know what? Because I am such a real one. A real one. Say it with chest, B. Because I am such a real one, yeah. Now, that stuff there might have got me in trouble a few times and set me back 1 or 2 little places and that, but no holds barred with me, B.
So you got a very unique way of dealing with haters. I think it was last year, some guy was blasting your DMs.
Yeah.
And you sent him some money for it.
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
He was coming, just suck your mom, suck your dead dad, hope you die, hope you the worst. I said, carry on, carry on. Carry on, carry on, carry on. I was thinking, is this how much you really hate me? Why? Why? Because of perception. Because of what other people paint. And because of what people talk, and because... I just sent him 2 bills. Just to try and help him, say... I just wanted to help him, bro. I wanted to just help him. That's all. Maybe... Bro, that's... Kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness. But yeah, I'd love to catch a troll.
That's an expensive hobby though, bro. If you're going to send £200 to every single person.
No. But yeah.
That's just a one-off, right?
Yeah, I hear you. That's all. No. I love my supporters, man. Someone gets a... Yeah, that I'll just improvise that day, but... That's what I feel like doing, isn't it?
I feel like now we're in what I want to call like Dappy 3.0. So like the first version of you was in the group. The second version was your first stint as a solo artist. And then like you say, you kind of stepped back for a year. And it feels to me like kind of 2017 time you really like
Started to come through.
Stepped back in.
Yeah.
Was there a catalyst for that return?
Being a sponge, not being arrogant, and studying and listening to others. Yeah. Eminem used to be the best rapper in the world. I won't get into it, but...
I was about to ask you that. Used to be
the best rapper in the world.
Okay.
But because one doesn't want to look at the new Little Pumps, the XX Tenacions, the all new people, the mumbling rappers, so they call it in America, that actual rappers won't necessarily agree with. You want to be arrogant to them, and you want to make music in 2020 and 2018. Good luck to you, B. You feel me? Hence why I'm allowed to do what I do, B, because I sponge, I study, I do my homework, I load my gun and bow.
So it's all about evolution for you. It's just like that's been a key theme I've seen.
Yeah,
in your career.
I just we've as time goes by and years go by, you've just got to be on it and stay with it. You got to stay with it. That's all. So let's say back in the day, I would have maybe worn a crazy baggy Adidas tracksuit or something. Nowadays, man, you get me? You got to just stay with the times, man.
Fashion changes the same way music changes, right?
If you don't want to be left when at the time you came out in, better be on it, man. That's it. That's all it is. I just love the game, and I love making music, and I love connecting, and I love watching a whole theatre or arena just sing something that I wrote or rap something back to me that I wrote, and yeah, because I know I help people with my lyrics and stuff, so that's why I feel it. Yeah.
You're a very talented artist in the sense that, as you've explained, you can make the melodic hits, you can do like the, I don't want to call them pop songs, but you know what I mean, like the more mainstream...
Actual written songs with a bridge, a chorus.
There you go.
But again, in this day, right now, what's cool is not necessarily a big song with a big thing. But again, I got a big record with a feature, I won't say the name. That is an actual written, a proper song, but at the same time, there's a balance in it. So even everyone now would listen to it too because of the beat, let's say. Just gotta be smart, Dubz, you know?
Yeah. I want to talk about the Straight Facts freestyle.
Yeah, man.
Because to me, like when that dropped, so again, 2017, this is when, this is for me, the moment that I can kind of pinpoint what I've called Dappy 3.0.
Yeah. That was when I started to come back, Dubz. That freestyle there, any questions you ever had about man or like, I answered them with those questions. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And yeah, I'm grateful. What's that on now? 11 million views. Yeah, so that one, and then that was. I showed people like a good. I was in a horrible place 3 months before that. Well, for 2 months before I did that Straight Facts. whatever came to let me out, and then I just went hard, B. I just wanted to just let the people them know. And again, if you go back to that freestyle, and you listen through it, you really know the pain and the struggle and the journey. But yeah, now it's just onwards and upwards. It's in a good position right now. Anything can happen, you know them ones, Dubs. Anything can happen. So. But yeah, those freestyles were really the beginning of my comeback, let's say. Being seriously making music again.
Well, it's like you say, getting all of the hardships out on like a real pain track, so that you can just boom, leave it there and
boom,
move forwards.
Yeah, that was what it was for. To any questions unanswered, there you go, I've answered them. Now let me carry on. And I came back, I had the biggest record I've ever had in my life. I didn't ever think that would happen, but I did. So plenty more to come.
Yeah.
You get me?
So I want to break down. Yeah, I want to break the track down. With you.
Which one?
Straight facts.
Deep, man.
Very deep.
It's mad. The bar. Yeah.
I mean, there's like a particular bar in there, like you talk about when you found your dad and he had died.
Yeah.
When you have that kind of trauma, and I know you guys had a very close relationship.
Yeah.
Going through that and having that kind of trauma, but then
finding your parent, going seeing him cold, trying to give him mouth-to-mouth, face blue, cold. Oh, hysterical! Someone had to take me out of it. I'm smashing shit on the way out. The last thing I saw is his toes like that on the couch. That's the last thing I'll ever see. You get me? That pierced my heart, B. I don't even go to the cemetery no more, B. I went there twice. Yeah, it's done something to my brain still, that one.
How do you
I
go
I don't like going to the cemetery. I've been there twice.
Right. How do you go from having that kind of trauma to then being able to write it as a track? And not only that, then record it and have, how many views did you say it was on now?
So 11 coming on to 12 mil, yeah.
That's 12 million people hearing you. And it's such a detailed sentence about what you went through in that precise moment. Very detailed.
I can't remember what I said. I'm trying to taste the man. I can't remember. It was deep. Something about tasting them.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about trying to resuscitate him,
yeah. But I can't remember exactly how I...
Tasting the dry blood. And like I say...
tasting the dry blood,
It's so detailed. Like, what kind of process does your mind have to go through? And how have you been able to process it to then be able to put it on music for everyone to just know such a...
This is what I'm saying. I lost my dad. Many people lose everyone every day. People die every day. People get shot every day. People get stabbed. People die every day. It's just the one thing that happened to me that helped me blow even more. You get me? When I first come out, Papa, if you can hear me, I regret every bad thing that I said. Remember, that was me already from the start, B, talking about Daddy.
Yeah.
Because Daddy played a big part to me.
And that song charted as well as a solo.
Yeah.
Charted high, right?
Which what the
Papa, can you hear me?
That was still with the group.
Right.
But it's when he first died. I let my and I put those words on his grave as well. Yeah. I don't want to go in the ground when I die. I want to be ashes, or maybe going to go high up or something.
So how does it feel now having at the point then when the song was big? How does it feel having to perform that when it's a real life situation, like attached to such a horrible thing?
I wouldn't perform that song now. It's an old song.
But I mean back then, especially at that age.
Yeah, to hear everyone sing it back to me, it just made me look, I love you, Daddy. Yeah.
Was it emotional, or were you able to just detach and turn on Dappy and just do the musical thing?
Well, like I said, when that happened, I wasn't there, bro. It hurt me inside. You wouldn't. Right. My face was blank at all time. But is it the whole thing is that he's someone that taught. He's my best friend. Yeah. I didn't call him Dad. I call him B. I B. That was my best friend. I love my dad. He was the bestest. Like, She was my brother, oh my God, I love him to death. Like, I wish I could just... Taught me everything. And this how I'm gonna be with my son. I got 2 sons. One's 11, one's 10. They got the coolest dad on earth, you hear me? And I got a feeling, not saying name, my eldest is... I saw, he's not gonna call me dad. I know I can feel it, but he does call me dad. He does call me dad, but he just, he got character still. I can feel he's gonna call me by another name, not that.
Yeah.
Same way I call my dad. B.
Would you encourage your kids to go into music?
Yeah. All 3 of my kids can spit and rap and sing already. Yeah, shout out my little Prinny, my little princess. She's a new bad girl on the scene, is my little daughter.
Right.
Got 2 boys and 1 girl. Oh man, they're my everything. I do it for them.
You don't really see them on like your social media, but you do talk about them in your music.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age with the world, the way the world is, how mad it is out there, I'd be scared to post a picture showing my daughter's face. You never know what could happen. I used to with my kids.
Yeah.
By the way things are turning out and the way the world's changing, the way bundled that out, I want to show. I'm scared to even show my mum on couch, scared to show anything can happen, you feel me?
Yeah.
You get me? Look at all the things that are happening. Pop Smoke and that, but that's all to do with Ops and that, and his people then found a location. But look how many rappers are just getting, look at the XX Tenation, look what happened, you feel me? Going shopping, you see the way they pre the youth. My man ain't a fuckboy, he's gonna fight for his shit, you know what I mean? So they shot him, killed him right there, bro. That could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm actually even looking in traffic, the rear view, anyone moving big, you don't know what could happen, B. You don't know what could happen, and be rolling with my daughters. Right, there's Dappy, boy, not fucking. I'm with my daughters, like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? But I might post a picture, someone might recognize my, that's his daughter. Something. You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's people out there, but there could be people out there, B.
You've spoken.
So when you're talking about pictures and things, I don't trust
that's why you keep it
at the moment. Yeah.
No, I understand.
In this day and age.
I understand. Another line from Straight Facts, which it really made my ears stick out, basically, like my ears pricked up, because you mentioned about there being a price on your head, which is interesting. You just say talking about Pop Smoke, and then so the line in that is about when you were in jail, and your cell got rushed, and then they tried to stab you, and the next line is about you having a price on your head. Like, do you know the background? Like, how did you know there was a price on your head? What was that?
No, when I was cool with them, obviously, you know me, I'm not gonna, when I went jail, I had an option to go on the nonsense wing.
On the what?
On the nonsense wing.
Right.
Or be on just normal with everyone, innit?
Okay, so is that 2 separate wings? One for like, is there one for like famous people, a wing for celebrities?
People that are just...
People of interest.
People of interest, yeah.
And then Gen Pop.
Yeah, general, so I went general pop.
Okay.
But I'm not even going to tell you my experience, and it was wild as But yeah, imagine 300 doors open on a wing, and every youth that's coming out of their door is coming to my cell straight away, just because where the motive is.
Right.
I walk right in that. But
in a good way or a bad way?
No, I had 4 altercations in jail, but I won't get into it.
Right.
Quite bad ones, but yeah.
But on the most part I don't want to say was it a good experience, I can't imagine it's good for anyone, but being the personality that you are, so you're in the normal wing, but you're a famous guy.
Yeah.
Were you embraced? Was it like people from your area that were cool?
No, there was no one from my area.
Right.
I'll tell you, I got attacked 10 seconds of being in the main. As soon as I got into induct, when you go into a jail, a couple wings, there's the meds bit and there's an induction wing.
Right.
I'm going into the induction wing too. Mm-hmm. Everyone's just rushing towards me. So remember that I'm in a single file with bare youths, and it's the first time I remember going to jail. I'm big, I'm famous, everyone knows me. I didn't know what was gonna happen, you feel me?
Right.
Walked straight in. One youth looked at me, talking to him. There's bare youths behind him. He's there. I could see he's, bow, just got it straight away. And I knew that I was going to suck your anyways. I was getting hauled to the flipping induction wing. He's there calling me names. I'm calling him names. Didn't ever see that youth again. Few other things happened. And I got moved on to another wing. But yo, man, still in my standing, B. Get me? I ain't no gangster, but yo, man, been through a hell of a lot, B.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
There's one more line that I want to pick out as straight facts. And it says, your favorite rapper started off as my support act. And then the line also says, chip on your shoulder.
I'm not talking about Chip. Chip's the hardest, one of the hardest, B.
I'm glad you answered that with the quickness. You knew exactly what was coming as well, weren't you?
I know what I'm trying to get. I just be careful with my bars, B. If I'm talking about 32, first time I read the hardest 32, first time I heard Rick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
It's just wordplay.
Just word.
Just some wordplay. Have you got an opinion on the Chip and Stormzy situation? I mean, it's kind of died down a little bit now.
Yo, I'm not.
As a lyricist, do you think Stormzy should have replied? I'm keeping it music. Do you think Stormzy should have entertained it?
I don't know, man. I don't even know about that situation there. No comment.
No comment. I want to talk about as much as we can about the project you've got coming. Because I know it's kind of a little bit top secret. I know you're trying to keep a lot of it.
Oh, there's just some really cool people I work with.
What are you comfortable with letting out about the forthcoming project?
Yeah, it's true. I've done I've done a solo. My first solo project went number 6. That was the first one I did in 2012, and then this one here now, it is my my second solo project. This one here. Usually more time I'm doing features and just experimenting, doing songs. Everyone's like, bruv, you need to do more projects, body of works, bro. You want to do some body of works, bro. So that's what I did. It's one of the best. It's really good.
Your best work yet?
Yeah, it's just really good. If you listen to it from 1 to 12 to 13, you'll say, right, okay then. Yeah.
So you mentioned features, but I know you're not allowed. Your management's asked you not to speak about what features are on there.
4 really nice ones.
But I do want to talk about.
And then off the back of the tape, I got a next one that's not even on the tape. That's just gonna come out of the blue.
Okay.
Jeez, that one's called Saint Laurent. But wait till it comes.
Planned already.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the features that you have done that are out, because it doesn't seem like there's really any criteria to get in a feature with Dappy. It's not like. Do you have a way that you select who to work with?
Well, yeah, I mean, so like, yesterday someone asked me for a feature. I don't mind doing it if the person's not necessarily that known. Yeah, they give me the right fee, and I got music out already, and it's boiling, and it's out, and if people listen, it's on the radio. I don't mind doing a few little things, because people will say, "Oh, he's just doing his work." People will say, "Yo, why would you do that with my man when you should be doing something with my man?" Or But bro, man, I'll give you 30 racks, 25, 40 racks. That's cash right there, B. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, it's techie. You could do a feature, it could help your pocket, but it could make you look it could put you back quite down.
Right, yeah.
I don't even want to bring up names, but it happens all the time. Someone will want another guy to be, someone will want a popping artist to be on their thing. We'll think, fuck it, somehow he's got finessed. He's come, he's done the feature. 2 to the views are meaty, you get me? The views are meaty. He's thinking to himself, shit, why did I do this clever for? But he's already popping, he's already doing numbers. Why you do it for? Do you get it?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if the paychecks are high, I don't mind, I'll take it. I know I'm gonna I know I'm gonna do well on my part, and I'm gonna deliver when I do mine.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Was that the case with AM?
No.
Because I feel like when you...
AM's a don.
But when you worked with him, he wasn't a household name. He wasn't popping like that commercially.
AM had an idea of a song. I took it, finished it, rewrote a few bits. We came together, we smashed it. And then boom. He's a talented human being, B. That's my brother. Like, What if we're talking about melodies and top lines, there's 4 or 5 of us in this country that do it top notch. You get me? I don't even the Adzes, the Haleys, the flipping thing. And there's a few people that you get me, my soul. Get me this top lining and a melody with bars and words in it. It can be done, but there's you can do it really, really well, and you can do it okay.
So you think there's a few select, like elite
as in people that do melody with syllables that could speed them up a bit, or do you get me? There's a few that are very good at it.
Tell me about your relationship with Abs, because you and Abracadabra, you make great music together, man.
Oh yeah, I feel that was cold. Me and him, man. From a young buck, I had a Lambo on the driveway, but I didn't even have a license. I must spend about 100 racks on the case. Imagine that. It was all because of violence. I don't play that. I ain't a newbie. Know exactly when a man try to move in bookie. Who the fuck's my man trying to pre for the rear view? It's mine. It's just another groupie. Hey, you get me? Man got... Yeah. I love that tune. Yeah, I love that tune.
Tell me more about it.
The Monday night like us, I ain't even being biased. Little brother, my icon. Never thought the same youths I grew up with are the same ones right now I want to ride on it. Now I'm chilling with broad day booters, electric scooters, sitting on a man bag. Fuck a python, never let bygones be bygones. Can't be no grass in this gangland. Bow. That's just me playing with words. Yeah. But I love the sport, bro. Like, you see when the drill flow come out. I'm not that guy. Oh, someone say, why are you trying to steal off? No, I love it. I love everything. Afro swing come out, I did all mine. Drill come out, I'm gonna do a drill with my twist. Do you get it? Like, it's just I'm an artist, I'm a musician, B. And just, yeah, man. And animal in the studio. So one day I'm gonna put a GoPro in the studio so you call up for some really still what type of monster I'm in the studio. I mean,
we need to see it, man.
Trust me.
How did you and Abracadabra meet?
Me and Abra, it was just, again, it's just organic, B. It's just, I liked his voice, sent him a few messages to me. And we just wanted to connect and just rap together and sing, and we did. So we made one, sounded cold, went on his tape. Really good tune. And we've got another one coming out.
We've got another track?
Yeah.
On the project?
On this project. Yeah, that's one of the features. Got it. There you go.
I'm excited to hear it, man.
That song is called Bolo. Wait for it.
Okay.
Big Fat Bolo.
So
big song.
In the journey of Dappy, we've reached the last 12 months now.
Yes.
How has the last year been for you? Because I know from past experience, we actually did a show together in Greece, in Kos.
Wow, Dubz. When?
About 2012.
Interview?
No, a show, like a live show.
We did a show, me and you?
You were on the stage performing and I did the DJ. I was booked for the DJ set after. And we actually shared a flight home as well, I think back to Gatwick.
Can't remember. Was I?
A few summers ago, mate.
Where? Where did we go?
In Kos. Which, funnily enough, I think is Cardamono, which is Tulisa's hometown, I think.
Kos, I went there once and did a random show.
Yeah. I was on the same show. I was on the same bill.
Wow.
Booked to DJ.
I remember. I think I remember that show.
Yeah. The point I'm making with that is that's where I've seen you. That was where I first saw you live. And you thrive. Your best energy is on that live stage.
Yeah, man. That's what I do. I'm a live performer, yeah.
So with the pandemic now, like, all live shows are closed off.
I have never felt so depressed, so down in my life. Not being able to think me from young. All I know is singing, rap, being on stage. So I haven't been able to do one show for 2 years. I do shows every week. I like it, two a week, 3, and it stopped. It stopped.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never been this depressed in my life. And do you know what I've done? I've been training.
I see the Instagram stories, man. You're in the gym every day.
Different now. Man, I used to be skinny and straight, but man's trying to get me this.
No, I saw it, bro. You're on Instagram, active, pushing the weights every day.
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to keep my my mind right.
And get ready for the tour.
And get ready for my big tour. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh my God, you're coming, Dubz. You better come, please, because you need to come to one of my shows.
I'm there.
Please. Just so you can, because we bonded. You know how serious I am about music and what I do. I really want you to come and just see my live show, bro. From before, and we'll eat dinner before, we'll bond, whatever, and then after you'll be like, okay, I get where you're coming from now. You get me? Can't wait, bro.
You sold out a tour in a pandemic. When live shows and venues are closed.
72% sold out.
Right, okay.
72% sold out, and they were all like 1,000 capacity venues, 900 capacity. I can't believe it. And that was, I ain't even had no music out in the last 3 to 4 months. Haven't really had any music out.
Yeah.
I've just stopped for a bit, and to put that tour on them, doing so well, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I know that if I release my project and release 2 more videos, the other percentage would easily just flew up. I got 3 supporting acts too, and we got 15 shows.
Okay, 15 shows across.
My guy I told him I want extra 5 shows. He got me, for 40 now. 18. Oh my! See, I love.
Did you just find that out now?
He just told me there's 18 shows. So I love doing shows, innit? So you're gonna catch me in May, June, everywhere, everywhere.
Is that across the UK or
across the UK? And there's gonna be some few little bingy nightclubs in Europe just to start getting my name out and about. Because I want a worldwide hit. I'm gonna get a worldwide hit. Mark my words, Dubz. I'm gonna get a worldwide hit in at least 7 or 8 countries. If it's not this year, I mean next year. If it's not the one year after, I guarantee you, my guy, 8 countries. Number 2 in one country, number 7 in that country, number 1 in that country. I'm on smoke. I'm not playing. This is what I do.
Going for a global hit.
For a global. That's my next thing. I want a global hit. I've never had one. So that's just a work in progress for me. I can't wait to get it. But
what do you think's been your biggest mistake throughout your career?
Biggest mistake. Going on Radio 1. Having the biggest opportunity on a Chris Moyle show. I love him to death. He must really hates me right now. But yeah, gave him the opportunity, came on and did that. Went onto his show, and I'm looking at texts and messages that are coming on about me.
Yeah.
And one upset me, stole the number from my phone. I just messaged something to that person, and then they just said, "Oh my God, Dappy just messaged me." But I was angry and I was upset. Right. Because she was mugging my hat and that, saying, "Oh, that meaty guy with that meaty hat." I'll just be real with you, B. Fuck it, man. So what, B?
So while you're live on air, somebody texts the station. So Radio 1 for the international listeners, like international viewers. Radio 1's the biggest station in the country.
Oh my God. And I just stole the number and just retaliated, a message about the number. That was the biggest mistake. I wish I never done that.
Why was it like? What were the consequences of doing it?
Me getting kicked off Radio 1, me fighting to get back on it, and this and that. It's not a joke.
Right. Okay.
Radio 1 is so important to me and to everyone. Kicked
off as in, did they stop playing your music?
Yeah, but we good now. Love you, Radio 1.
Right. Wow. The last one is, given everything you've achieved.
Yeah.
As we've mentioned, the plaques, the millions in sales, you're racking up YouTube views every single day, millions and millions, all of the accolades, the highest charted positions that you've had.
3 number ones. I want another number one.
3 number ones.
I want another number one. I want a number 1 single. I thrive. I want a number 1 single again, even though it don't matter, because I like how we was talking about, bro, you could just have a big tune that's up and down in the chart for like 5 months, bro. It don't need to be number 1. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I want to be number 1 now. I could get a top 20 or that's just in that chart non-stop. And they're coming, the music I've just about to read, the best music I've ever made.
So my question is, how do you want to be remembered?
This is good. Presidential and giant-y, like Burna Boy or something.
Okay.
He's just amazing. He's slightly older, but he looks so just, I rate Burna still. Because I can, man, have to, get me, take it to a place where man end up with a Grammy or end up with something. It's not stopping here, you get me? It's not, there's so much to do. So I just want to focus on building my brand and just, you get me? Be on the front of that. Be on the front of this clothing thing, be on the front of thing. I'm coming back out. I'm here. You want, yeah. So, be right, I'm gonna die a legend, me.
Legendary status.
I have thoroughly enjoyed your interview, Dub, and this is why you do what you do, bro.
Appreciate
you're a
it,
sick
man.
guy still, and the way I bonded with you and what you got out of me, kind of worried. I don't know. You made me say a lot, but yo, I'm just being myself, B, and you brought that out of me. So I appreciate it. Love you, bro.
Man, thank you for taking the time.